Also, in dermaplaning class, you're going to learn different angles of the blade, how to hold it at 90, 45, and even a 0, like a flat surface type of scraping. And that means you're going to get off all the dead skin, but that's a very, very, very advanced procedure. That's something that maybe even taking another second dermaplaning class, I would even feel comfortable about teaching somebody about that. That's something to where, yes, you can make a mistake very easily. Some people's skin is not as accommodating for the blade, and you're going to make mistakes and really rip into the skin, but it does get off the most of the dead skin. So right here, we're just practicing at 45-degree angles. I always practice 45, if not a little higher, you know, maybe like an 80 to 90 degrees straight up, just to get used to the blade scraping the face. Because even at a perfect 90-degree angle straight up and down, when the blade is up and down, you're still going to clean off dead skin off the face and hairs, just not as deeply. So once you go lower to maybe 60 to 45, and then even lower than 45, yes, you're getting off a collection of every dead skin cell. But right here, she's perfect at a 45 degree. I love 45 because it keeps everything safe, where I don't have to nick the skin or hurt the skin. So even at 45, see how her skin is turning a little bit red? But see, that's most of her makeup. They should have cleansed the face first, but we have the owner in there. She wanted them to do it with the makeup face, or however the client comes in, just do the dermaplane. I'm like, no, that's just going to be a lot of caked up makeup, which is right there. It's dead skin too, but it's mainly her light application of a bronzer or whatever she used to matte out her skin. And she already has a really, really nice skin. She has a little bit of acne, and she got them eyebrows going on, don't she? I tell you, you got the point and everything. All three of them had perfect eyebrows, perfect eyes. Even that one little girl, the youngest girl that I worked on earlier in the video, that girl had blue eyes, like bluish green eyes. I'm like, good God, what part of the island are you from? Like, where did you come from? She was gorgeous. They're all really, really great, and they're going to be good estheticians.
It's easy for you.
And so just please be careful when you're doing these treatments. Remember, this is just an overview. It happened pretty fast because the spa owner wanted them to be trained within 3 hours, which is crazy fast. And so that's her in the blue pants right there, hovering over, I told you. And so she wants the blade to go flatter. And I didn't record part of that because I don't want you guys learning something that could hurt somebody's skin immediately in just a 3-hour class. Like, nope, that's not how we teach it. So then if you're going to go flat onto the face where it's like 0 degrees, yes, you're getting off the most dead skin and hairs and everything, and your skin does look flawless if you know what you're doing. But it is super easy to mess somebody up if you do it that way and you don't know what you're doing. So practice, practice, practice. You have to practice. That's all it is. In aesthetic school, we work on people all the time, but it's practice. We don't go into anything advanced until we get out of school. They never really teach you advanced shit in certain schools unless you're taking a continuing education course at that school or an advanced course. But that's after you graduated. No one's learning laser in your basic aesthetic school. The only time you learn laser, and you only learn one laser machine in the master aesthetic courses, which I've taken. So I went from basic to master. Then I took advanced training to learn all the other ND-YAG lasers, to Candela lasers, to, Sculptura, to learning body treatments. You don't learn that stuff until much, much later. So please, patience, take your time, don't hurt anybody. You don't want your career in jeopardy. And right here, I'm just showing her there's different angles. I see so many people work behind the head. No, move that chair to the side, get in front of the lip, get in front of the face. You can work it from different angles. Work on the side of the face. I'm at the lowest point. I'm like where her elbow is, and I'm working from underneath the face where I can see where I'm going. Or you can turn your chair to where she is. She's perfectly on the side. That's perfect. But see, now she's going to go to the front. There's different angles you can use even as you're using the angles on the blade. You're using the angles on your chair as well. So yes, now you can see the neck. Now you can see the nostrils. You can see all the little boogers up in the nose and everything. Like, pass them some tissue, let them blow their nose, all that good stuff. So get the Cupid's bow accurately. There's a lot of mistakes we make just because we don't move our position. But let me stop talking and let you hear. or pronounced or a protruding type of cupid's bow where it's like kind of a little bump or an M&M, looks like a W or whatever. Hers is perfect, but some people have like a really, you know, indented type of cupid's bow, which is hard, and you have to really flatten out the mouth. The mouth is hard. It's very tricky for anybody. Even the best esthetician in the world. And everybody's mouth is different. That who's upper lip. But that was wonderful. You can tell by your work. It's right here. It shows. And see how you're doing nice and slow strokes. It's nothing fast. Nothing. You have to get all in one stroke. Just take your time. See, you guys were scared of the blade in the beginning, but now you guys are.
It looks really
professionals. Yeah, once you master the blade, then it's like nothing. It's like
Alright, and for the neck, how was it that we did? She said I want to do it today.
So for the neck, you
So
can actually climb
if I can go like this, I can do that too.
Remember, I did get it like 40 minutes. Perfect. See how it's all coming up. That's
Yeah.
That was like perfect technique. That was perfect.
Sí, que qué diferencia.
Sí.
Súper.
Yeah, because see, there's just some angles that you have to move her to the side all the way over.
A tu mamá yo le afeité un poquito, ¿verdad que se le ve la cara diferente?
Perfect.
mucho,
Because look at your work.
Yeah.
This shows everything, and that's how you know you did everything correctly. It's like, wow, that's what comes off the face.
It looks soft.
It's nice.
Sí, pero sí, una grande diferencia. Le voy a tomar una foto para que mire.
Está bien. Yeah, but she needs to. Good job, Catherine. Después le toca hacer y afeitar a José.
O Jenny.
O a Jenny. Pero tú ves ahí cómo ella le saca lo blanquito. That's the skin, that's perfect. And you
Okay.
can see the difference from de una piel que no está shave a la que le está haciendo Catherine. ¿Tú ves qué diferencia de aquí a aquí?
Sí.
Esa se ve oscura y la otra se ve clarita.
Sí, se ve bien clarita. Ahí.
Ahora se pone maquillaje ahí encima. Uy, the nice stain. Benjamin, you talk in Spanish, right? That the makeup looks
It's-
way better when we shave our face.
Yeah, everybody looks wonderful when you shave.
Everybody, men and women, I agree.
Because we get a collection of hairs, you know, it's over time, our hair grows years, and we get stuff caught into our hairs. Makes our skin darker.
So this can make acne better because you're removing that skin.
Because acne is actually a good thing. Acne, the sweat went into a hair follicle. So there's sweat glands, you have two pores. So one is the sweat, one is the hair follicle. So the sweat comes out, you know, we get heated, you know, whatever we're doing, and it beads into the hair follicle. The hair follicle says, hey, you're not supposed to be here. Then it's a war, it's a fight underneath the skin. Our pore closes and they're still fighting underneath the pore that's closed. The acne's still trying to get out, and it's like that's where you get that bump. And so when you shave off that dead skin, it can still come out now. It's not as hard as it coming out. So you're right, you're preventing acne from the skin from trapping the acne. Yeah, that's what I said, like down for the neck area is always kind of the safest bet. But people come up all the time, you know, it's whatever as long as you're getting off that skin, which clearly you are, you can do it whichever way you want.
Perfect. Levántale la cabeza para arriba, Kenny.
There's little small blocks you can put underneath some neck or a neck roll or towel. But if the person really wants to come off the table and their neck hangs off, if they are allowed to do or can do that, because then the neck is.
You want to try the pillow, Catherine, and see? Just for trial? Let me see. Remember, the thick part of
the neck is always hard to get to. difference. Even for the best barbers, you see the videos with the barber, but they have in that chair.
Y luego esta parte. Mira, ve,
What's the
Catherine.
next one?
¿Cómo se siente, Kenny? Is it better like
Yeah. That's right better.
this? No difference for you, Catherine?
It does help a little more.
Okay. You can move this way, Catherine, if you want to the
You're
side.
gonna angle yourself right. You can
Yeah.
stand. You can. It's always a tough area to work on, the neck and mouth and neck. So that's always like if you can work on the neck, it's the hardest part to work on.
It's perfect, Catherine. I like how you switch your technique and how you play around to get, you know.
Yeah, every esthetician is totally different. I've seen video after video. No one does anything the same. Everybody's different.
Love it.
So you can switch. You can come to the front. You can stand up. Do whatever you want. Very nice. There you go. Got it. Got it.
Nice. Beautiful.
So now you see, like the face is the easiest part. So the neck, this could cause you to work on the neck for like an hour or two. So once you get the neck done, it's like, oh, okay, crap, everything else was easy. It's just very difficult, especially for men who have Adam's apple, the little thing that sticks out.
Oh, yeah.
It's difficult.
That's tough.
Come on, really?
That is tough.
Mm-hmm.
I
And you
would
feel
watch
it too.
that.
Yeah, you have to do something because I hate working on the man. I'm like, oh god. And it feels weird because you feel the blade and the thing
Nice,
hitting the bone.
Catherine. See,
That's
we want,
perfect.
that's
She switched the angle.
perfect.
Mhm.
That's it. That's what we want to get.
Remember we worked on the fruits in the morning, and I said you do 45 horizontal, get in front of the fruit, this is the head. You're gonna have to, because sitting in front of the neck and trying to get is hard. And then you can cause a nick or cutting.
Cuando sale eso así que parece como pelo de una alfombra.
That's actually
O
perfect.
pelo de
That's
gato.
perfect. When I do mine and I say I'm so happy. Beautiful.
And Tanya's right. This is what people will come back for. It's the harder places that people really don't get to. Like, oh my god. And see her.
And you guys see how Kenya's face looked perfect before and how better it looks now, so we can actually go from better to from perfect to super perfect.
Because some people have hyperpigmentation, and it's really just a collection of skin it's not true hyperpigmentation. It's just they need to get
I
that
heard that
dead
you can
layers
take
off.
away pigmentation on the face just doing this.
Because it's just years of built up sun damage, and sun damage, yes, it is hyperpigmentation, but it's not from the inside out. That's from the outside in. So that inside hyperpigmentation, that's the hardest, because that's growing on the inside and flushing out. That's hard for anybody to take care of. But if it's sun damage or laser or stuff that's outside, you can take care of that hyperpigmentation, because that's outside hyperpigmentation. The stuff on the inside, because that's growing from the inside out, and that's hard to treat.
Melasma, it's like that. It has an
Oh my
inside
God,
component, and it's so hard to treat.
Yes, rosacea, melasma, or AKA pregnancy. Or right when you get pregnant, certain spots.
Oh yeah.
That's internally, right? That's hard
That's
to get rid
hard
of.
to treat.
I mean, it's treatable. It's just.
It's just patience. Like the patients really have to clean it. Can I see what that thing's on?
I'm sorry. This is perfect. So I can send you your before and after pictures. She did it. Okay. Sorry.
Oh my God. Y enséñale la otra que está allá atrás, Catherine.
Very.